Everyone who was fortunate enough to know her as in all of everything she achieved. The warmth and happiness she brought to us cannot be overstated. I loved her more than words could possibly say, and she will live forevermore. You know, Mom died on July 3rd over at the hospice center. She was born January 21st, 1939 in Hartford, Connecticut, and was the daughter of Donald and Constance Noel. Mom moved to South Florida in 1950. She stayed there until 1966. Mom graduated from Coral Gables High School in 1957. Then she moved in the Ocala area in 1966 with her ex-husband, William Dowd, my father, and Michael, Anthony, and Stephen, all three of the 6 kids. Mom held various positions with Barnett Bank, Nobility Homes, was a Florida Power Company, and she ended up retiring with the Gucci Regional Plant. She met my stepfather, Herbert Heesch. They were married November 1st, 1975 at Blessed Trinity. In 1981, Mom and Herb moved to Denellen and settled on 12 acres, building a new home in Rainbow Lakes Estates. Working as a team, they opened up the restaurant called the House of Calzone. If y'all ever ate there, it was awesome. Mom continued to get her Associate's of Business degree and graduated at the College of Central Florida in 1983. Actually went to school at the same time she was going to school when I was on campus. My stepfather, in the meantime, obtained a brokerage license, and he had a love for plants. Y'all know he loved his plants, and they opened up anything goes nursery. And Century 21 Realty, where the now Dollar General store is on 41. Mom got a realtor license and sold in Denellen area for years. Mom became parishioners right here at St. John's Baptist Catholic Church in 1981. And she was very active in the Altar Rotary Society and choir until she and her moved to Canterfield Independent Assisted Living. Mom's been preceded to death by my Uncle Tony. The family we have to cherish is, of course, her for 48 and a half years. Me, my wife Marianne, Tony, and Denellen here, Stephen and Larissa, stepdaughters Mara Heesch and Jack, and Klaus, Marissa's stepson, and Lisa, and from New Jersey. There were 9 grandchildren: Danny, Lauren, Matt, Brandon, Jeremiah, Connie, Sean, Lindsay, Sierra, Finley, and the 5 great-grandchildren: Kristen, Zach, Shay, Malaya, and Reese. I found this on the page that she had, and I'm going to read it to you that she had on her Facebook that she sent to Grandma, actually. Your mother is always with you. She's the whisper of the leaves as you walk down the street. She's the smell of the bleach in your freshly laundered socks. She's the cool hand on your brow when you're not well. Your mom lives inside your laughter, and she crystallizes in every teardrop. She's your first love, your first heartbreak, and nothing on earth can separate us. You always walk with us, our mother, even when you have gone through the gates. We will watch as you go along and get closest after you. We cannot see you, but you are still with us. A mother like ours is more than a memory. She is a living presence. You know, I had some fond memories, and all of y'all had fond memories of Mom. I'll just share a few things that I remember with me. Back in when I was really young, we were in a twin parade. She dresses up as Green Giants. And me and my twin brother, she was in charge of the twin and triplet association, and they call it 2 peas in a pod. We lived a short time in the Ocala National Forest. We moved here. We spent weekends over at 4 Lake and Salt Springs. I actually got to go to a concert with Mom Now, this mix that you'll love, Alabama and Michael Jackson in Jacksonville, Florida. So it was fun to have her with me. We made many trips to St. Augustine Beach to visit grandparents during the holidays. And Mom played the organ, if anybody knew that. My late Uncle Joe would be on the violin, my late Uncle Tony on the accordion, and the rest of the family singing. Her and my stepfather sang at Mass on Sundays at St. John's the Baptist Catholic Church. They were in the choir. Like I said, she was in the altar rosary. She was in the Secretaries Association Club too. So she did a lot in her life. I met up with her, started meeting up with her favorite place. I think she went to the beach every year. What, 40 years? Anna Maria Island. So I think they should name that after her. She did that for almost 40 years. Growing up, Mom let us pursue our own dreams. Or the sons, Steve, Tony, and myself. Steve loved mechanics. He works for Friday now. I don't know if Steve remembers, he had an engine. I think it was in your room for years. He was building a car. How many mothers would let you do that? Not many. Tony had this big antenna outside the house, and believe it or not, she let him put it up, talked on the CB, and that's what got him his love for radio. This is a thing I did pull off. I was with her last night, and this kind of applies to the last night meeting, and all of us got to see her. I cried when he passed away. I still cry today. Although I loved you dearly, I couldn't make you stay. An open heart stopped beating. Working hands became rest. God broke my heart to prove to me He only takes the best. There are so many words that could have been said to reflect my mother's life. So many more words. I was fortunate to be her son. It was an honor to call her Mom. You know, we all come from different walks of life, but the one thing we have in common is that we care and love my mom, Judith Heesch. I am grateful for each of you recognizing Mom as the wonderful woman she was. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for taking the time to be here today. Love you, Mom. Rest in peace.